Hey y'all, it's Amy from See Amy Draw. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My desk is a little busy right now, so I'm just gonna kind of go through. I wanted to give like an update because I haven't necessarily done that in quite a while. And yeah, just kind of share with y'all some things about what I've been using. You'll notice here, this guy and this guy are both new. I did give in and I started using this Moleskine Pocket Daily. I kind of added, I don't know, I'll explain, but my Hobonichi, let's start there, because she is who we are most familiar with. And let's just start with this one. So I'm still using it as like just for journaling mostly. I will admit I have not gotten back up to date when it comes to my weeklies, and that's totally fine. I've really just been really busy second guessing if I should like record or do like a plan with me or something with those. I started using the birthday kit from one of my previous releases to do my birthday week, and then things have just been so crazy and so busy. I haven't updated it since then. I do intend to, I really want to, but I'm starting to think I'm just gonna do like mostly maybe photos, or I don't know, or mostly just drawing and doodling like the weeks and writing things out. So my daily pages though, so then for the most part been okay. April's been kind of touch and go. I think things have just been so crazy at work, and I've just been so busy. The kids' schedules have been so busy. This month, it's been really hard for me to keep up with daily pages. Let me just go to where it is. So this is end of March, and then I still haven't done anything with my like month, the page that's blank before the new month starts in the daily pages. I keep wanting to do like little doodles for the month, but I think I'm just gonna maybe tape some photos into it or something, because you can kind of see there's some bleed through, which doesn't necessarily bother me, but it is what it is. This is when I actually got caught up with my daily pages, and I was actually doing them the day of. So it was really exciting time. So exciting that I love this one. I started drinking. I watched the show, what's it called? Shrinking on Apple TV, and there's a character, Gabby, who she drinks from this gigantic water jug. And I was like, oh, she's my favorite character. I love her. I want to be here when I grow up. And so I found the water bottle. It's the Simple Modern, and it's their 128 ounce. But anyways, I got it, I think, on this Monday, so April 3rd. And I drink a gallon of water every single day now with it. I just ordered a small one. But yeah, I do love it. But anyways, we're talking about my planner. Yeah, I fell behind on this day, and then this is where things just kind of got a little stressful for me, because I didn't actually end up really liking the doodles that I did, and I didn't really do much for these weeks. I lost my pen. I used a different pen. It had like a blue ink in it, and at first I was like, oh, this is fine. I need to use my inks, and then I didn't like it as much. But then I did this page here when we had a day where we were playing Mario Kart a whole bunch, and the new movie came out, I think this week, beginning of April. And I did these little doodles, and it was so much fun. And then I got requests for them, so I made it a digital in my Patreon. So if you're my Patreon, first off, thank you so much for supporting me through Patreon. But yeah, this one's uploaded, and it's available for our digital dude level and our IRL dude level. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And then there was Easter, which was just kind of chaos. And then I didn't do anything for one whole entire week. And honestly, when this happens, I kind of get overwhelmed with like, oh my gosh, I had so much going on. I need to update, but then I just didn't. And I was like, I kind of got a little tired of I tried to do something different on Easter spread. I was using stickers and all that kind of stuff, and it was fun. But I kind of got tired of the same everything just looks the same. Everything was just feeling the same. And I guess like creatively, I was just burnt out. So I really just, I think that's kind of what led to me just stopping. But I didn't want to give up on this planner entirely. So I was glad that I eventually did pick it back up this week. So this is this week, started Monday. And I went to, she's Theory of Lauren on Instagram. I will, she also has a YouTube channel, and I will tag her in the description. But yeah, I love the way that she breaks up her pages. I believe she's using the B6 planner from, I can't remember the shop name, but I kind of translated that to this. It's essentially the same layout where you get a day per page. My dogs are barking. Anyways, but I love how she broke up the page, and that just really got me excited. And I started using washi tape again. These are new washi tapes that I just got in from my manufacturer that I'm going to share with y'all what they are and what they look like. So yeah, obviously I haven't done today. Today's Friday when I'm recording this. But this was just a little bit more fun for me, and I just loved the headers and everything and how it all just kind of came together and looked with the washi tape. I'm obsessed with this checkerboard washi tape. So yeah, things are going well in my Hobonichi cousin. And I think, you know, before we move on, I tried to write down my, like, all the inks I have. Yeah, right. Let me share with y'all the new washi tapes that are coming to the shop. These will come to the shop probably next week, but I really love these, especially this like checkerboard pattern one. This has the stad stars and the hollow foil, and I almost kind of want to like do a whole bunch of these. So there's that. I hope it's showing up. It's really pretty, like light blue color. Maybe I'll put it up here. Just do like a quick little washi swap. I don't know what it is about the color blue lately. I've just been really loving it. This one is, I feel terrible because I totally intended to release like May the 4th stuff this weekend, but life and work and everything has just been so crazy. Here's the washi tape for this one. I absolutely love it. But yeah, so I fell behind. I did, per usual. I'm staying on brand. I'm so sorry if you're one that just loves, like, has to have your stuff before holiday. I try, but this tape and some vinyls and some other cuteness and things and kits and whatnots and stickers and things, die cuts, will come out next week too. I'm gonna release all the washi tape at one time. I didn't order as much as I usually have. I went through a slump where I was really just like second guessing, just overthinking everything. And clearly that's really been working out for me. So, you know, I don't know who they're yelling at because I don't know. This is tape to match the, what's it called? The Book Bay collection. This is the Rainbow Bay. I just did the Rainbow Bay and the Neutral just because those are the two most popular versions of this kit, but I really love how they came out, and I will hold this up so y'all can see it a little bit better once I get this one done. Yeah, so these are designed to match those two collections, and I think we've been sold out of some of the I can't talk, of some of the Book Bay, like not Book Bay, but like bookish type vinyls and things, and I'm bringing those back to the shop. So I actually, on my water bottle that I got, I made vinyls for the first time by myself, and I've been testing them out to like kind of see their durability and stuff. I hand wash my water bottles and they've been holding up just beautifully. If you hand wash, I have not tried out putting them in the sink. All right, here we're gonna do a close up, but here are the tapes. I really love how they came out. They're so cute. I love the little mochi cat and Baymax with his little books. So yeah, those turned out really well. So I think I'm gonna hand make or just make vinyls myself for a while. because the biggest thing is I've been making like jumbo sized ones, and they're just so cute, especially for a water bottle as big as the one that I have. They're so cute. And while I'm sharing new product, I will go ahead and share the postcards. I sneak these in Patreon. I absolutely am obsessed with how they turned out. I've been struggling lately with like finding like my style and like my color palette and all this, that I tend to like gravitate to, I have just like the attention span of like a small child when it comes to my art. So, but these two, when I got them and I saw them printed out and I opened them up, I was like, wow, this feels like me. So yeah, I'm really excited. They turned out beautifully. We'll be randomly adding them to orders and things, because that's what we use to pack orders. I want to like tape one in here, but I don't know where. So this is an example of like a big jumbo size or bigger size vinyl. And once I've kind of tested them out a little bit more, I do want to try doing custom vinyls. So like lettering your name and stuff, but that's all for another day. Maybe I'll tape this guy here. He would look so cute right there, because I don't use these pages. Obviously, I don't even use my monthly pages for real. Oof. Okay, maybe I'll just decorate on them. That'll be fun. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna just lay these guys down so they don't roll away. Since we're staying in the lane of Hobonichi, let's just do that. So I did get this April start, spring start Hobonichi A6. And I was like, I just wanted this to be just like a little doodling type of notebook. I got it mid-month, so like actually just the other day. So I haven't started, but in like April 17th. And yes, I did miss the last 2 days because like I said, I've just been so busy. But I wanted this to just kind of be like a safe space, like not necessarily a journal I would share all the time or sketchbook I would share all the time. Not that I do that necessarily, but I want to. I don't know, it's a whole thing. But this is just kind of like a learning space for me, which is kind of like a good segue. I got this giant Canson sketchbook that I saw another YouTuber using, and I was like, man, that's just like, it feels like cheap printer paper, but it's like I'm just gonna use this for like learning. I want to start drawing like people and stuff. Have never been very good at that, so, but I've also not invested the time and the practice into it, so I wanted to get into that a little bit more. So these two are just kind of just like random little what I feel like in the moment sketches or sketchbooks. And I've really been wanting to draw. I've been really obsessing with sharks lately for a while. Sharks and dinosaurs, really. But so I just sketched out some sharks, and hopefully I can bring some cute little shark dudes to the shop. I decorated it with a bunch of my stickers, and I decided to use mostly my little bear doodles because they've been what I've just been in love with lately, and I love them. They're so cute. This one especially, because it reminds me of me and my husband. But sometimes I'm the grouchy one, and he's the one that's all gung-ho. I did use one of my Ted Lasso script vinyls, Be a Goldfish, because it just is like a great reminder of have that 10-second memory. And that's kind of what I want this to be, is if this page was kind of going south very quickly, and so it's just like one of those things of like, you know, just forget about it and move on and go. Because if you linger too much, especially if you're drawing and learning something new, drawing something you're not really familiar with like this, I feel like if you just obsess over it too much, then you freeze, and it's hard for you to move forward or to come back to it because you got so discouraged. So be a goldfish, give yourself some grace, and make sure to keep moving forward. So yeah, those are those. I'm still using, I really haven't been using this thing much for like on the daily, but the monthlies, for some reason, this is the monthly that I just have been updating religiously. It's not necessarily the most special type of monthly. I have too much in this planner. I need to take out a bunch of paper, but I do have a project I'm planning. So I do love these like project planner photos. If you want to learn more about the plotter planner, I do have a video. But yeah, this is still basically just scratch paper, just fun stuff. These are my stamp collections, which I need to update and actually use those stamps. I love this one so much. I love this so much. I accidentally ordered it twice, and I really just need to sell the duplicate. So yeah. But the monthlies I've been updating, and I think mostly because this is the most updated monthly all the way back to December. So it's just easy for me to see all that stuff in one place of like when were the kids' last ortho appointments, when was their checkups and all this kind of stuff. It's all in here. And I think that's what is making it so hard. Why I haven't let this planner go. Also, these planners are pretty pricey and I do want to invest more time into using it, but I do love how I'm using it right now. It's just what I need. So yeah, maybe I take this folder out. I don't even know. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. So I really need to take out this folder. Anyways, so there's that. My plotter. If you want to learn more about this brand, I do love it. I think it's so cool. It's just like a really nice slim personal ring size. So this is their Bible size, which is personal. And oh, I don't think I actually showed in this video. Oh my gosh. So one of the, uh-oh, it came open. That's not good. Maybe, you know what? This is a sign. God's way of telling me, take out that daggum folder. Okay. Where was I? Rambling about a lot of things. I hope y'all don't mind. I hope y'all are watching this. I really wanted to get this up before the weekend because there's nothing I love more than like waking up before my two kids, my husband feels like a kid. So all of my kids, and just like having a cup of coffee and watching YouTube. And it's just what I've been doing. But anyways, my hairdresser, she had been, or one of the ladies that cuts my kids' hair, she had been talking about making her own stickers for a while now. And I kind of shared with her my experiences in making vinyls. And she finally did it. And one day I walked in and she handed me this stack of stickers. And I was like, A, so freaking honored. B, I am obsessed. Like, they're so cute. Like, I clearly have not used them yet. But yeah, they came out so pretty. I love the colors. They're so bright and they're so fun. So yes, just want to share that. But what I didn't share in my original video was I was able to fit this folder. This is a Hobonichi size folder I got from Odd Girl Journal. She's on Etsy and I will link her, but she makes these beautiful like folders, planner folders for with like reusable grocery bags. She's incredibly talented. I am obsessed with this minion folder, but I just used like an elastic from like a standard size traveler's notebook and was able to loop it around the rings. And now it's in here and that makes me so happy. But anyways, I will link her shop because she does some really cool stuff. But anyways, that is my plotter. And then onto this little chunk. I know what I've said in the past about like really chunky notebooks and how miserable they are to write in. But I don't know, something about this. Something about maybe that it's already halfway through, so writing something this high up as opposed to like this high up isn't that big a deal. But anyways, I got the daily Moleskine notebook. I resisted, and then I caved. But I've been loving it as like, this is basically a brain dump. I take it anywhere. I just throw it in my bag. I have a cover that I've ordered as a pre-order. So I'm very excited to get that. And I believe it'll also hold field notes notebooks, which y'all know I love my field notes, which is not with me. It's downstairs. But I basically section off, or I basically just like brain dump all the things I need to do for the 3 biggest areas of my life, which are my shop, which is all in blue, list under the blue, personal, home life, kids, things like that, in pink, and then purple is my work. So I work for a nonprofit here in Birmingham called Growing Kings. We provide mentoring support for underserved male youth in Birmingham City schools. I've been working there for a very long time. I haven't actually been working there for a long time. I worked there for about 5 years, a couple years ago, and then I stayed in touch with the executive director, and he asked me to come back just part-time to do some as a development director to help support them kind of getting some programs back together. So I said yes. So I've been doing that, hiring a staff, training a staff, and trying to replace myself because I'm so tired. But I love it. I love the work. I love the mission. So I don't mind being so tired. Um, but yeah, so I've been using this and it's just been helping me clear my head for the most part. It's just something I really needed to do, was to get things on paper, because if you've heard me talk in the past about my Hobonichi cousin, I was never really planning in it. I was memory keeping in it. And those are two completely different things in my brain. So I needed an actual planner. But I do love how this thing just lays so beautifully flat. It's just so nice. But it would bulk up a whole bunch. And I've seen some that have been bulked up. If you're using stickers and things, for the most part, you can see here, I'm just like writing things down. I have a sticky note here because I ran out of space. And I was trying to like organize my Amazon returns. But yeah, I've done some forward planning. As I say that and I flip through, you don't see any of it, but it's been great. It's a page per day, and they do have like numbers if you like want to time block or like write things down next to the hour of the day. You can do that. I don't do that. I just make messy little notes. I did go back though, based off my Hobonichi weeks, and I did write down some things from like the days leading up. I think just mostly like the important things. Just like playing with markers and stuff. So I am using the blank pages. I mostly use them for like meal planning and my grocery list. So that's been nice. So this is where I meal plan for this coming week. And so that way I'm able to use up these empty pages and the whole planner doesn't go to absolute waste until I abandon it, most likely, now that I've said how much I love it, because that's typically what happens. I think I've been using it for like 2 weeks now, coming up on 2 weeks, and the babe is just what I need it to be, okay? We'll just leave it at that. Now, the monthlies, why I'm still using this monthly is because these are insane. I know a lot of people use like, a lot of people said that they use like tiny icon stickers. So I did do that. These are from my shop. So I mark like dentist appointments and ortho appointments. If you're wondering why there's so many teeth, one of my kids did have to have an extra dentist appointment to get some teeth pulled. She's got such a tiny little mouth. And then paydays, I marked with the little cash things. And then, or my paydays, because my husband gets paid every Friday. These are my paydays from my job. And then like when they get their haircut, because I always seem to forget when my kids get their haircut. And so yeah, it's cute for that. I do try to make little notes down here about things that we have going on, but it's not a lot of space. Another thing I guess you could do is just use a sticky note, and you could definitely have like a sticky note, but one sticky note is not going to fit everything that I need this old girl to do. But I do typically throw both of these in my purse. So yeah. But I've been loving this little Moleskine planner. The paper is not as bad as I feel like I remembered it. I've been using a gel pen for the most part, and yes, it takes a second to dry. It takes a while to dry, and that is what it is. I don't immediately highlight after. I'll have to do like a separate. I actually do y'all a pen test video because I've got about 80 pens downstairs. I have been collecting over the past few weeks, months, we'll say months, it's months, to do pen tests. So I will include the Moleskine when I do that, because my biggest thing is that when people do pen tests, especially on like social media, they only do pen tests on one type of paper. And it's like, great, now that I know how that works on, I don't know, like an Erin Condren. I don't know why that's the first one that came to mind, but like, and now that I know how that pen works on that paper, it's not the same for me, because I use a lot of planners that have the Tomoe River paper. So that's my plan, is I'm going to use multiple planners to do a pen test, which is why it's taken me so long to record said pen test. But anyways, that's my update, my very lengthy update. I hope, I don't know what I hope. I do hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, no matter when you're watching this, or have an incredible week. I appreciate you if you stuck with me through this whole entire super chatty situation. And I guess, am I forgetting anything? No, I'm good. I guess I'll talk to y'all next time. Thank y'all so much. Bye.